of the country is.
It's Derek Barcelona. I'm a volunteer here at the Department of Health and Human Services of Nassau County. I personally feel the most important issue today is the economy. I'm a college graduate who's looking for work. I have a BA from Hofstra University in Communications, 30 years old. I have my associate's degree from Nassau Community College in Political Science. Still looking for a living wage job, whether that be on Long Island or the Long Island region or other areas of the country. The economy is the most important issue today, and it doesn't help when you have a president who, I voted for President Barack Obama. It doesn't help when you have a president going out there and attacking Wall Street. That's not going to create jobs in America. Thank you.
The brothers that don't have jobs, they end up going to jail because they don't have no hope.
Well, I think the government has to provide more money because there's no other way to do it. You know, everybody says that the corporations have to make the jobs, but apparently they're not. So I believe that Obama is on the right track. The Republicans are the ones who are in the way. Correct? That's my answer.
Let's go there. We're going to go there. And a lot of our military brothers, you understand, it's not getting the full benefit of the doubt also. The way I see it, you understand, they come back here and half of them got to end up on welfare. They ain't getting no help for their funds or for health care or whatever. And all you do is that you place the brothers in a position to go to jail. And I think it's wrong. It costs the taxpayer more money to put a brother in jail and it actually work.
All right, my name is Maurice Johnson. I'm not really worried about the camera, but this is supposed to be about my opinion on the worldly things. I have two opinions on what the world really needs right now. Americans are not getting the help that we need. People that are coming from across the seas and coming from other countries are getting more help. Even here in social services, we have to beg for money and for help and for housing and checks and things of this nature. I just came home from jail. I'm not looking for a handout, but even now, I've been home for a couple days, a month and a half now, and it's still I'm up here begging for a check. I'm about to get put in the street. And it seems like these Spanish people, no disrespect to them, these Spanish people are getting more help than we are. Like, it doesn't make sense. The president is a good man. Yes, he is. It's good to have a black president, white or whoever the race, color, creed. But you have to look at the big picture. You're helping people in Haiti when people here in America need help. It doesn't make sense. Like, they don't give us anything. They give us food stamps. They send us to these shelters. These women are in here with kids, about to have kids. They're refusing people checks. Women with the kids that are about to due any day. These women here need help. And I'm going to keep it funky as possible. These Guatemalans and El Salvadorans, they come here homeless, nothing, and all of a sudden they're driving cars, they have homes, and we don't have any of that. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand the situation. But I've walked down the street plenty of days and I've seen people sleeping in the street. The police drive by, don't mess with them. I can stand on the corner, I'm getting questioned and searched. I'm not saying it's a color thing, but it's something going on. And I don't know what it is, and I really don't care. It's just, I'm saying, like, a lot of people need help, and the help that we need, we're not getting.
Deal with it. You know, the solution to the problem is to work on it and get it together. But you can't expect for these brothers who not to take it all, not be what they are, and everybody is like, don't care about them. You understand what you expect, you know? So that's what I have to say about the economy. So we can roll, but we all got to roll together. You can't just blame them. Give them a job.
You know, it's really bad for people to stand on CNN and all these other networks and talking about that, you know, how proud they are and how proud they are. I'm a disabled veteran, and believe me, we don't get no cares that we need. So I would suggest that you guys look deep in your heart and in your conscience and tell the truth about the country and really, really do something about it.
Now is ridiculous. I think they should have the soldiers come home. They should have a better economy. People should have jobs now when they come home. I mean, they come home from a war, what are they gonna have? They're gonna have a job?
Put something back inside here. You can take and spend trillions of dollars, you understand, on an unworthy war. And I was in the war, you know? I was in the war, and I know what it's about. What about the brothers you understand don't even have a chance to do what they have to do? You know, give them some business, you understand? If they got an ideal, let them do what they have to do, you understand, and make it.
And to me, without question, is the most important issue we have is the lack of jobs. There are virtually no jobs out there. I was laid off about 2 years ago. I've started working back since then, but there are no jobs out there. Without no jobs, that means no money. Have jobs. We need more jobs.
To answer your question in reference to what is the biggest issue, I feel that it's the war that has impacted families, homes, the government, the lack of funds to help people that are in need, that we are shipping money in different places all over the world to help those that without those, we have people here in America that also need help. And I don't see those funds being given. I mean, they should really focus on maybe a better unit of people that work for the government inside of the United States. This way, like being here in welfare, it's people. We are hardworking people. I mean, I've lost a job that may pay $70,000 a year. I can't even get unemployment because we've run out of funds for that. So a war does take a lot of toll on a lot of people. That's about it.
One world power, it has nothing to do with that. People should have different opinions, different countries have different cultures. It should stay that way. We are not here to be God for the world.
I believe the most important issue facing Long Island, New York right now is the homeless situation. The politicians not wanting to vote in certain things to approve certain bills that need to be passed to help out the homeless. There are plenty of buildings going up, new construction, parking lots, things of that nature, and I feel it's really sad that the people who live right here, U.S. citizens, are not here in America being taken care of by its home country. I feel that's a big issue. Thank you.
My name is Jessie White. I reside in Hempstead. I've been here for over 20 some odd years. And I think that our biggest problem is, first of all, economy has a lot to do with it. Also the fact that people are not able to find jobs to work. And it's causing a lot of problems within our county, not only the county, within the city itself. I barely can make ends meet, but with the help of God, I'm doing what I have to do and I'm able to continue going on.
My name is Clay Shepard, and right now I think the most important thing about this country is the poverty in this country. Being at a place like this, like a lot of people in this country need help first. Then we can take care of everyone else.
You should have some kind of conscience, some kind of feelings about people here.
I think one of the most important issues right now is, I would say, healthcare. I have brain tumors, and I'm here at DSS trying to get help all the time, as far as like food stamps and money issues and just anything. And it's like pulling teeth. I go into the hospital, they'll cut me off, I have to come back, reapply each and every time. And I guess that would mean that poverty is definitely here, you know what I mean? And I don't feel like people have enough compassion in these lines of work in order to really genuinely help people. So it would be poverty and healthcare are the worst right now, if you ask me. And I know firsthand. Thank you.
And people are dying, and money's being sent over here to build this and to build that, when people need help with diseases.
Healthcare and the availability of it for everyone, and also the ability for people to be able to pay for it themselves, and have a good balance between what the government will pay for and what people can afford, and how that affects the insurance company.
You know well enough that you're making $200,000 a year, you can barely break even as far as getting your kids to school. But yet you have a minimum wage of $7.45, and you think that we don't understand that you're going to have the same education? Who are you fooling? You think we're a bunch of fools? You know, but yet you still go outside the country and, you know, getting $1 a day, you know, using children for labor. Shame on yourselves.
Without question, the most important issue is the influence of money in politics and the need for fair elections and federally funded elections so that we can get the corrupting influence of money out of politics. Our democracy is for sale at the moment, and that's a terrible situation.
You let it happen. Should have stopped it from the beginning. You let it happen. You know? So don't blame all these brothers, you understand, that trying to get their little money, to get their little, you know, to take care of their family. Don't blame them. You know? Blame society on what's happening. You know? And don't blame it on Obama. All you crooked politicians, yeah, you know who you are. You know exactly who you are. You know? So don't blame him, you understand, for the screw up problem that you have. You know? Get it together, America. And that's what you need to do. And that's all I'm saying. I'm signing off right about now. Hey, peace.
We need to stop and take a good look at what's going on around us and try to do something about it.